Hey YouTube, it's Rob here, bringing you yet another episode of Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. So we last left off, I was at the South Seattle docks. So it sounds like a good place to pick up, doesn't it? Okay, do I have any karma I can spend? Not really that much. I'll wait on it. To get to the NTSB warehouse. Oh, what do you know? Lone Star's there. Guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? Looking for my kitty cat. Here, kitty. Maintenance guy. Let's call this. Officer Aguirre called me in. Needs me to roll out if the killer bypassed security or if they were let in. Oh, of course. I'll open the gate. Aguirre's just inside the warehouse. Definitely no holes in our security here. Tip-top shape. Ah, last time I had to steal a ladder and then use that. Really glad that there are different options depending on what skills and stats you have, though. That's awesome. I don't know if there was anything up this way or not for items. I'm pretty sure there were item collectibles somewhere. Maybe not there. Maybe I was wrong. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Okay, let's actually enter the new location. The warehouse. Inside the large grey warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press. Yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Well, let's go in and do this job. What do you know? That's convenient. There's Officer Aguirre there. Took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left a computer in the office over there if you wanted to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through all the victim's computer and his case and notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Spilling corpse secrets, not the wisest career choice. Nope. Some runner like you probably often to cover up his court master's involvement and try to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. I think I'll do so. Alright, let's go check that shit. The researchers' work with cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. 95. Case file number 95. Federated Boeing jetliner. ID whatever. Corporate owners, Ares. The plane has several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at blah blah blah, don't really matter. Scroll, leaves. Okay, who cares? That file's been corrupted. That's a bunch of bullshit. Reaches private note. The notes that appear on screen pertain to the NTSB case file 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation borders. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigators' notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Let's leave the computer. You can also check that locker. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect a toothbrush. Still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect a comb. Black plastic has some wiry gray hairs stuck in it. Nothing useful. Well, shit, son. But there's more to explore. Oh, what do you know? It's our good buddy Dresden. Oh, great. I mean, I'm going to do the pirate voice again. Why did I give myself a voice for this guy? Swift Runner, surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer McGuire tipped you off? Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick did at any rate. Haha. Anyway, surprise. We got another Ripper victim on our hand. What's the story with this one? The victim's a male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the coroner's condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. Not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell you, really. He does have lots of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the vitals gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Nice hole in his chest. So, what was on the butcher's shopping list? Well, the killer definitely took their lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Yeah, plus getting in close to the suspect. Because he couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre's office's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Sounds like Ripper's taking a different trophy for each victim. Sam's liver, this guy lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, when there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but this is an odd coincidence. But, as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victim had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's the woman over there? No clue, she just showed up. Next of kin, I think. I'm gonna take a look around. Good luck out there. I like Dresden, I just don't like doing the voice. Well, I think talking to her triggers the next scene, so I'm gonna look around here, see if there's any items I can take for myself. Not that I come back here later or anything. Nope, definitely don't come back for the next level. Okay, that's what I thought. Doors were all locked, so let's go talk to Chicky here. As soon as the fog of war shows her. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Shannon Halfsky. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. I'm independent. What's your relationship with the dead man? The suspicion in her voice and eyes departs almost instantly when the subject turns to the deceased. He's my brother. I've been trying to speak with him. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? No shit. Yes, for all the good it's doing me, if I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not as far as I can tell, not among the living anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here in this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, joining a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others. Other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden with frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard. And I think they may have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. You can find personal items that belong to the victims. I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? This better pay off, because my guy's an asshole. Well, first thing is let's go here and see if these haunted objects count. 'Cause I know there's a few. I just don't remember whether these ones were part of them or not. Inspect the comb. Pocket the comb. Search the comb. The hair on the back of your head stands to an end. And when you take it off the little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the cone. Wasn't there anything else in here? No? Okay. So the other thing must be down this way. I knew there was reason to go down here. I was just wrong about the timing. And that's fine by me. Here we go. There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Dig through the shoe pile. Sorting through the shoes, you realize that there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. A left blue sneaker, a right red high heel pump, and a left black dress shoe. Inspect the dress shoe. Black lace-up with rubber sole. High heel pumps. Department store knockoff, an Italian brand. Inspect the sneaker. The sneaker is a child's and has musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock, as if from static electricity when you touch it. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the shoe. There. Got my shit here. Let's go talk to Miss Native Stereotype. Feels as though you've found enough objects. Yes, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... The hell is all this? Oh, fuck. Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She... This is a crime scene, officer, not some Salish drum circle. What an asshole. It's her brother. Makes it her business. No, that's a corpse, which makes it my business. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. Ooh. Squaw has bite. 5 karma gained. Nice. That man's an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. There's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before these claws carried everything off. Can we still summon a spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Not looking good now. Do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under the cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while. Don't worry, I always follow through. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm gonna go out on the limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. Just smile. Good, I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. Sweet. She produces a fistful of crumpled nougat from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be hiring some Shadowrunners for the first time in this game. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and a face of Coyote pops on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Oi, Swift Runner, are you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born of the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. She looks relieved. Whiz. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. Guessing you have a new lead? It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. You know the deal, Coyote. I work, I get paid. Her face falls. I got nothing, man. Call it a favor? Sure, maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Okay, so it looks like... I forgot about this, actually. Coyote's Quest, Coyote's Crusade. cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco in a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and close with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts to climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. I completely forgot about this quest, wow. Thanks for meeting us, Swift Runner. I owe you one. Maybe I can find a way to make this pay off. You never know. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen. I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Okay. So before I do anything, I am going to level up my karma here, stats here. Let's see, 4 points to get my body up by 1. Plus 3 would be 7. Just enough to get my SMG up to 4 as well. Perfect. I'm trying to drag you. There we go. SMG up to 4. Really should focus on my dodge at some point soon too. Jesus. SP control up to 3. Decking up the 4s because we marked target 2. Perfect. Do I actually have my submachine gun now? Yep. Uzi 3. Let's talk to the BTL clocker here. York looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods his throat as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ear. That guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all. All of it. We got it. Yeah. What you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way. Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale Drek Shummer's love. You name it. You can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging? Don't matter what the trip as long as there's slagging involved, right? Coyote's eyes are hard, her pupils tight little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. You can feel it. What it's like to die. What it's like to kill. Just let me in. I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots. I'm not gonna kill if I don't have to. But when I do get to kill, oh, is it fun. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him after. Let's scan over here, see if there's any other people I can talk to. Concerned woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that Drek they're selling. BTLs are killers. There's most of all. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off when he brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that was between you and him. Looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream cup. Or dream chip. Dream cup. Gotta go. Don't really care about the rest of that shit. I could buy from him. But if I remember correctly, it's cheaper to get chips off of Jamal, who's a dwarf and not a black guy like you'd expect. Oh, that was awful. Jamal has the look of a longtime chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, Spike here? Here you have a pass card. Give it to me. His lip curls into a feral snarl. This is the Baron's, Ome. You want it, you take it. Ah, shit. Well, that worked out worse than I wanted to, but in a way better. So now I get to try my new Uzi out. Actually, I'm up close. Wow, that Uzi's weaker than I wanted, but... Ah, fuck it. Let's Uzi this asshole. I think I get multiple shots. Yeah. What's Paco have for shots? Yeah, what the hell? Let's spray and pay this asshole. Charlie. And what does Sprinter have? Oh yeah, that's right. She does have less damage. Nothing that really matters. She's dead anyway. Are there any other guys kicking around? Let's grab that shit. You pick up a worn and mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. Leaf through the notebook. The notebook contains lists of illegal SimSense rides and names of clients who have purchased them. Look for interesting BTL names. The Better Than Life rides run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real-life recordings such as Bum Killer. The list of rides doesn't seem to have much value. Client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they're under the influence. The notebook is likely worth something if you can sell it. Take the notebook. Oh, that actually worked out better than I expected. Okay, I do have spray and pay, but I don't really... If I spray and pay this guy, then Coyote's gonna get hurt. Let's shoot the medic regularly here. Paco will open up here. And spray and pay the elf muscle. And we'll kill the dwarf muscle. He's gonna line of sight shit. But we'll run up and punch him. Ow, that hurts! Shoot the elf muscle. Pac only have those? Well, he's got to reload anyway. And we'll increase his... Is that even necessary? Yeah, not only increases by 2%. And we'll... Oh, nice! Okay, Coyote's hurt, so I'll have to bear that in mind. I may need to heal her at some point. Oh man, there's a friggin' satanic pentagram there. What kind of devil worshippers have I gotten myself into? Things I do to rescue people I don't know. Is there anything over this way? Nope. Let's check this part out then. Worst thing is they know I'm coming now, but... The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug speaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place! I told you it was only a matter of time! The man with the cyber deck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, aho. This is a Yakuza operation. Oh, fuck. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Swift Runner, don't attack any of the chipheads. They don't know what they're doing, and you can hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging those tweakers if they get caught in a needle. So the Decker's gonna, yeah... he makes the druggies attack me. So the key is not to kill the druggies if possible. And of course, the druggies are the first ones that I'm going to be able to get a shot at. Go fucking figure. Move up here. What I want to do is kill the Decker. And then use his computer afterwards. Move Paco up. Of course, barely a shot at any of them, but we'll try to see if I can hit him. Barely. Coyote up. So I thought a better chance with the pistol, but we'll use her in and try to. Ah, shit! I didn't want to hurt the chip head. You don't know what you fucking with, son. BTL operator, shiphead. Move a little closer. Ah, shit! I could actually. Oh, I should frag the Decker. Just pay and spray this asshole. That sucked. Send Paco after this dude. We'll try to lower the Decker AP. Sweet. Suckers. So I can make this fight immensely easier if I can get rid of that fucking Decker. There we go. And now I can go here and use the computer. And gently wind down the puppets. There, now the puppets won't attack us anymore. Oh wow, how did I attack people behind me? Reload. Yeah, good, that's the one I wanted. It's my favorite one right there. You hit them and lower their AP so they only get one action. And in fact, if you get them both rounds, that's what I thought more guys were going to come out. Oh, it was a fucking mage. And a shaman. Dodge +2. Moved him in one punch. Yeah. Shit. Let's move Paco up here. And spray and pay the shaman. There we go, lower the bodyguard's AP a little bit. Should have rep at the mage would be the best, but... Oh, wow, that sucked. Okay, let's reload. Spray and pay our fucking mage. Can I get a shot at the mage here? Okay, I'm not going to spray and pay, but I am going to increase his chances of hitting. There. Likewise, I'll increase her chance of hitting and move over here first. Oh, wow, there we go. All this AP blast the shaman here. Oh, cool, the tweakers are leaving. At least they're not hostile anymore. Okay. Okay, well, there we go. Dropped him. Oh wow, 99% chance of hitting the shaman here. Ah shit, not enough ammo. Let's reload. Ah shit, I should have just let regular attack. Oh well. The neutrals will run away. Pretty sure that's Gino there. Reload and move a little closer. But I should be able to kill this fucker with Paco and, yeah. Oh man, that does a lot of damage when it hits. I love it. Lowers HP by 1. Oh, he's gonna throw a grenade at me. Wow, was he ever off? And pay. Bam! That's all of them. Now she's gonna look for Gina, who I believe was the guy up there that counted as an enemy but was still gray. Yep. Ooh, 1 whole karma. Oh, there's 2 for rescuing Gina. Okay. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. What the hell? Who slowed me out? Who fraggin' slowed me out? Coyote is shaken. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Oh, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Lock it in. He looks around the room angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no! Coyote, be careful! Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp, and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt, and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off! Just back the hell off! Your brain burnt, kid. Gino's like, go take it easy, Gino, we're backing off. He presses his hands to the sides of his head, his fingers on the trigger, squints. What the hell's wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. This is the way you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. He looks around at the squalor of the room, then glimpses at his own reflection in the machinery. Oh God! Look at me. There's drugs that can help you out, Gino. We can go slow. He looks at Coyote, looks at you. We'll go slow. He drops his gun and Paco quickly scoops it up. Coyote grabs him fiercely. He slumps into her arms and she rocks him for a long time, her head buried in his shoulder. When she looks up, she locks eyes with you, the deepest gratitude reflecting on her face. We're done here. I'm done. I don't need to step foot in one of these places ever again. And I think we're going back to the Seamstress Union. Nope. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support, in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is the key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the Nuyen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need, magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for matrix work. Running the Shadows is a life of death and gamble. It hires to pay the best Shadowrunners you can. Okay, so I am going back to the Seamstress Unit, and I'm pretty sure this will be where I'm saving. Yep, game autosave there. So I've got to talk to Mr. Delilah, but there's other stuff I'll accomplish first. For now, this is where I cut things off for the day, kiddies. Hope you enjoyed the video. The song that I've put in for the intro and outro is, well, in my opinion, a fantastic one. Son of a Gun off KMFDM's breakthrough amazing album Extort. I recommend you check out the song. Fuck, I recommend you check out the whole album. It's just, the whole album is just a masterpiece. Anyway, next time we'll probably do a little more talking and investigation, and then we've got docs to clean up. Alright, hope to see you then. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Have a good one.